Good morning, everybody. Today's a special day. I want to come out here this morning and do this shout out to all of y'all on Workboat Life. Tell you how much I appreciate you, and y'all mean a lot to me. And me growing up as a waterman, as y'all know, that's special to me as well as I know how special it is to you. And all of you tell me all the time. And I saw change happening so quick, and the whole industry changing, the boats, everything. The wooden dead rise starting to fade out because of the high maintenance costs. Can't get good wood, and, fasteners and things are hard to come by. And so I knew that what I wanted to do, and I knew in my heart that I wanted to try to capture as much as I could. And I wanted to capture what got us where we are, how it was before, back in the day, how it started, through the years, and capture where we're at now, and capture it as it continues to grow, and see what the future brings. And I always tell y'all, I was 6 years old when I started working on water. That was 1967. So things have changed a little bit since 1967, but we were still using wooden barrels and wooden boxes. And if you went out and fished 250, 300 pots, you were doing something, and we're making a good living and catching plenty of crabs. But through time, it always changes, up and down, up and down. I mean, that's the way it's always been. And so just knowing what it has meant to me, and crab potting all those years, patent tonging, shaft tonging. But I gotta say, one of my favorites was crab dredging. I love crab dredging. And so all that just makes me happy every time I think back about it. But it makes me sad how some of that's been taken away and some of that's changed. And but anyway, February 25th, 2018 was the day I started Workboat Life. And here we are, February 25th, 2023, 5 years later. So we've hit a milestone. We're at a 5-year anniversary, and I just want to come out and celebrate it, and get this video out here and let y'all know. And one thing I want to do is tell you how important you are to me, how much I appreciate you. And I know that you all have grown up in the same era, some of you older ones and some of you younger ones, wherever you fall in line to start the journey. But I know how much it means to me, and I know how much it means to you, because you all tell me every day. And so I try my best. I do what I can to capture what I can and record it and make sure it's documented, so future can see where we were. And I know they're going to want to know. They're going to want to see. And so one of the best things about this is being able to get out and meet you all. Now I'm getting out more and more, do more events, and it's so good because I see names all day long. I see names and places and all, but when I get out, I see where you're at, and I see you and meet you and get to put a face with a name, and personalizes it, and makes meeting you all and being around some great people has just been the best blessing for all of it. And I've enjoyed and appreciated all the families that have allowed me to sit down with them, let them tell me their story, let them show me their pictures, show me what pieces they have that is so important to them as part of their heritage, that was their grandfathers or great grandfathers, and old documents and things. And I can say that families have been gracious enough to allow me to take the pictures and documents and scan them and be able to post them on here for you all, and also to be able to use them in the big nautical displays I do. That became important to me too, that I felt like I needed to get it out there, get it into public, and have these big displays set up. And I can tell you that a lot of people think, well, don't nobody care about that. But I can tell you, when I go out and do that, even people in the general public love it. They come, they're very interested, they want to learn, they want to know, and I enjoy showing it to them, sharing with them. And, but families have allowed me to do that, and I scan them, get them back to them. I treat them, they're not mine, and I protect them. And it's been important to me, and I haven't had any incidents, thank the Lord. But so that's worked out well, and I appreciate you all that have done that. And I'm hoping more of you will allow me to capture your history as well and tell your story. And year and a half, 2 years ago, y'all been seeing some activity from Peter Slack Photography, and he contacted me like a year and a half, 2 years ago, wanting to get the history of the buy boats because they were starting a restoration on the Coastal Queen that used to be the A.G. Price. The A.G. Price was built in Maryland. It wasn't Linwood Price, it was built in Maryland. But so I started sharing with him history and stories and all, and he came down and interviewed me, and Larry Tuning, and Bill Height, John England, different people, and he's been interviewing different people up in Maryland. And so I've been working with him for the last year and a half, 2 years, and he started telling me, he said, Alan, you need to start a YouTube channel. And I said, YouTube? I said, I'm busy with Facebook. I said, I'm not interested in YouTube. He says, I'm telling you, you need to be putting it on YouTube. And he set me up. He said, you need to have an external hard drive where you're storing all of this, which he was right, because your phone can only hold so much, laptop can only hold so much. But now I got an external hard drive. He's been giving me tips and pointers along the way, and so it's making a difference. And so some of you know that I do have the YouTube channel as well, and it's pretty much the same material, because there's people on Facebook that aren't on YouTube, and there's people on YouTube that aren't on Facebook. So I feel it's only fair to try to get that material on there. And I'm trying to change how I'm doing it. I'm trying to make it more interesting, more appealing, and that people can enjoy it even more. And one thing I can say about the YouTube, I'm glad, is you can actually sit in your living room and pull up YouTube on your TV and search Workboat Life, and it'll pop right up, and you can sit right in your easy chair and just get you some popcorn or something to snack on, just sit back and watch. So that's changed everything. And y'all see different things changing, and Facebook has had me in a admin group, and you only can get in by their invitation. They had invited me a couple years ago, and I went ahead and got in it. And what it is, the bigger people participating in Facebook as admins can come together and discuss what works, what doesn't work, what we'd like to see happen. And it's been very interesting. It's helped me along the way as well, helped me learn. And they've taken me to another level where I've got more tools than just normal people on Facebook have. So right now I'm trying to learn them, see what I can do with them, because I always want to be improving, making it bigger and better, but it's all for you. And I want to clear this up. People think that I'm making all this money because I have a YouTube channel and all that. I haven't made a penny. I haven't made a penny from Facebook or YouTube. And Facebook keeps trying to push me into this star program where you buy stars and send them to me, and then after I have so many stars I can get money. So y'all saw it pop up like a couple months ago or something, but that's when they were trying to push me into it, and I was looking at it, and that's where you saw it popping up. But when I looked, I said, that is not worth it. I'm not doing that. I'm not sitting here trying to beg y'all for $1. I'm not going to do that. So I deleted that stuff. But it gets expensive. I burn a lot of gas going everywhere and everything, and I'm not asking y'all for any money, and I'm gonna do what I can do, but it is expensive. But so I'm gonna do everything I can to capture everything available, and know that I did the best I could do. And so the became apparent that I needed to be starting to interview some of our old salt, and so we're trying to get that going. And it's just a matter now of trying to be able to sit down with the different individuals at a time that's appropriate for them. You know, I make myself available, but sometimes it's not the best time for them, and so trying to get that to come together can be a challenge sometimes. But I'm going to keep doing it. You know, some of you that want to be interviewed and I haven't talked to you, tell me, let me know. That's why I put that post on yesterday. I put it on Workboat Life and Working Women of the Water. You know, when you come into Workboat Life, you're looking for, you're expecting to see, or you're hoping to see what's the best feature of it. You know, I just put that up yesterday. A lot of y'all are responding. I appreciate it. I'm looking at it. I'm taking your feedback. And also I want to say that I'm trying to capture the pieces of the history of the seafood industry, the dead wrasse, Chesapeake Bay. I'm trying to capture the pieces, and I don't always know the backstories. I don't know what's going on in a community, and I'll post something and then people will start sending me messages saying, well, you know they did this and you know they did that, and this happened and that happened. And I understand all that and I appreciate all that, and if they did, then I mean that's a shame. That's shame on them, you know. But I didn't know that, and I'm not trying to excuse somebody for anything. I'm just telling the story for the seafood aspect of it. And you know, and you know, Workboat Life Facebook is not the place to air out disagreements and things. You know, all families have their challenges. We all like to think we have the wonderful, greatest family on earth, but every family has certain challenges in relationships or whatever. So, you know, I don't try to get involved in that. I'm not trying to, you know, Facebook's not the place for that. And, you know, one thing the Bible tells us is, you know, if you got something against somebody, the best thing to do is go to that person. Two of you work it out and not put it in the public. So, and I'm not saying y'all are bad about that or anything, but I'm just letting you know. And I did want to tell you also that yesterday we hit 21,000. We have 21,000 members. And I can tell you that right now I have just about 4,600, you know, 4,600 and some people wanting to get in right now. And for those of you that haven't gotten in, you know, I don't have anything against you, but I've learned that for the group to fulfill its purpose, it has to be like-minded people that have the same care and appreciation for the boats and the seafood industry. Some people have a different agenda, and then they want to get on and start arguing and everything, and we're not for that. That's not what we're about. So if I find out somebody's not a good fit, then I have to take you out. I have to block you. I'm sorry, we can't do that. And so I have to go through you have a lot of fake accounts, you have people hacking, you have all kinds of things out there. So I have to go through them individually and decide whether they get in or not. And if I can't see a real waterman connection, I'm not gonna let you in, but Facebook lets you join. You just can't comment or post. So you can still enjoy everything, but I gotta feel like you're connected, you know, and then when bad occurrences happen, I have to take you out. So I mean, that's all it is, and nothing personal about anybody. Just trying to preserve the group and keep it where it should be, and so we can all appreciate it, not for it to not get ugly. So I know I'm rambling on. Y'all gonna say, boy, we don't want you in front of the camera no more, but yeah, I like to tell it like it is too. You know, I like to be honest. So I want to tell y'all I love you, appreciate you, and y'all are important to me. I feel like I got a huge family. So, hey Jimmy, checking on the boat. It's getting ready to start raining. So that's my cue. I need to cut this off. But I love you and I appreciate you. I'm here for you. Some of you go through some tough times, and if you need somebody to talk to, you contact me. I'll talk to you. I'll be right there with you through it, you know. So, because we need to be together as a family, we need to work together. And I'm hoping the Watermen will come more together and work together, because you need a bigger voice right now. You need to come together. So happy 5th anniversary Workboat Life. It's all because of you. It isn't because of me. So thank you.